Have you ever found yourself waiting for something you deeply desire, whether it's a job, a relationship, or even a long-held prayer, only to feel like it's just out of reach? The weight of this waiting can be overwhelming and frustrating. But what if I told you that when Allah makes you wait, it's never without purpose? In Islam, patience and trust in Allah's timing are fundamental aspects of our faith. Every delay, pause, and detour has its own wisdom. Sometimes what we perceive as a setback is actually Allah guiding us towards something even better. Before we dive in, I encourage you to watch this video attentively without skipping any part. Each reason we'll discuss offers a valuable lesson that can shift your perspective on waiting. Although the reasons for delays may not be immediately clear, they often reveal themselves over time. By the end of this video, we'll explore 5 profound reasons why Allah might be postponing your plans. These insights can transform your understanding of this waiting period and help you see that Allah's timing is perfect, giving you the patience to trust His plan, even when it feels challenging. Reason 1. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is protecting you from harm. Sometimes the reason behind a delay in your plans is straightforward. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is protecting you from something harmful that you might not yet recognize. While it's easy to feel frustrated or disappointed during this waiting period, there could be unseen dangers or negative consequences that Allah, in His infinite wisdom, is keeping you away from. Reflect on moments in your life when you fervently prayed for something, believing it was the best for you, only to later realize that had it come to pass, it might have caused you more harm than good. This is a beautiful example of Allah's mercy, as He often shields us from what could hurt us, even if we don't comprehend it at the time. For instance, you might be eagerly awaiting a job offer, a relationship, or an opportunity, thinking it will bring you happiness. However, Allah sees what we cannot. That job might have led to unnecessary stress, or the relationship could have resulted in heartache. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's truly best for us, even when we're unaware of the risks involved. The Quran reminds us of this profound wisdom. It may be that you dislike a thing which is good for you, and that you love a thing which is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know. So when Allah delays your plans, it could very well be His way of shielding you from something that might lead to greater harm. In these moments, it's crucial to trust in Allah's knowledge and plan. What may seem like a setback could actually be a protective measure from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Reason 2. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing your patience and faith. Another reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might delay your plans is to test your patience and strengthen your faith. Patience is a core value in Islam, teaching us to trust in Allah's plan even when things don't unfold as we wish. Waiting offers us a chance to build resilience, develop self-discipline, and draw closer to Allah through reflection and prayer. In life, there are moments when waiting can feel unbearable. You might find yourself wondering, why hasn't this happened yet? I've done everything right. Yet, these very moments present an opportunity to demonstrate your trust in Allah. It's a chance to show that even during difficult times, you believe Allah knows what's best for you and will guide you through every challenge. The Quran reminds us, "O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patient." This verse emphasizes that when we remain patient, Allah is right there with us, supporting us every step of the way. The waiting period is not a punishment, rather, it's an opportunity to strengthen your connection with Allah and deepen your faith. For those who may be unfamiliar with Islamic teachings, this concept revolves around the understanding that the timing of life's events is beyond our control and rests in the hands of a higher power. When Allah makes you wait, it's a moment to reflect, to pray, and to trust that what lies ahead will be even better than what you're currently hoping for. Reason 3. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is preparing you for something greater. One of the most profound reasons Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might delay your plans is that He is preparing you for something far greater than what you are currently asking for. Sometimes we may desire something immediately, believing it to be the best option. However, Allah knows that we might not be ready for it just yet. This delay could be a sign that Allah is refining you, shaping your character, or paving the way for something even better. Consider a student who hopes to pass a challenging exam without adequately studying or preparing. If that student were to achieve success without the necessary groundwork, it wouldn't benefit them in the long run. Similarly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might delay your plans to help you grow in wisdom, patience and strength, ensuring that you are fully prepared when the right moment arrives. The Quran beautifully states, perhaps you dislike a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know. This verse serves as a reminder that we don't always understand what's best for us, but Allah, in His infinite wisdom, always does. The waiting period is part of your preparation for something greater. While it may feel challenging, it is a clear indication that what lies ahead is worth the wait. Even for those who may not be deeply familiar with Islamic teachings, this concept is clear. Life often requires us to grow and mature before we are ready to receive what we desire. Allah ensures that when you are prepared, both spiritually and emotionally, the blessings that come your way will far exceed your expectations. Reason 4. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is strengthening your reliance on Him. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala delays your plans, one important reason could be to strengthen your reliance on Him. Often, during times of waiting, we come to realize that no matter how much we plan, work, or prepare, everything ultimately rests in Allah's hands. This is where true reliance, or tawakkul, comes into play. Tawakkul means placing your complete trust in Allah, knowing that He is the best of planners. An authentic hadith beautifully illustrates this concept. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "If you were to rely upon Allah with the reliance He is due, you would be provided for like the birds. They go out hungry in the morning and return full in the evening." This hadith emphasizes that just as birds trust they will find food each day, we too should place our trust in Allah, even in times of waiting when it feels like nothing is happening. Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, is providing for us in ways we may not yet see. The waiting period teaches us to let go of our need for control and trust that Allah will take care of our needs, just as He cares for all of His creation. For example, if you're waiting for a new job or an opportunity, you might wonder why it hasn't come to fruition yet. During this time, Allah is guiding you to rely on Him rather than solely on your own efforts. By placing your trust in Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, you open yourself to experiencing peace, knowing that what is meant for you will arrive in its own time. The Quran reminds us, "And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him." This verse emphasizes that if you truly rely on Allah, He will provide for you and be enough to fulfill your needs. Even for those who may not be deeply familiar with Islamic teachings, the concept is clear. Sometimes in life, no matter how much we prepare or try, things don't unfold as we expect. In those moments, we are reminded to trust in a higher plan, understanding that everything is happening for a reason. Reason 5. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing your gratitude. Another important reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may delay your plans is to test your gratitude. Gratitude is a fundamental aspect of our faith. It's easy to be thankful when everything is going well, but true gratitude shines when we can remain thankful even in moments of waiting or difficulty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might delay your plans to see if you remember to appreciate the blessings you already have, even as you yearn for what you desire. There's a beautiful and authentic hadith that highlights the significance of gratitude. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Amazing is the affair of the believer, for there is good for him in every matter, and this is not the case with anyone except the believer. If he is happy, he thanks Allah, and there is good for him. If he is harmed, he shows patience, and there is good for him." This hadith teaches us that in every situation, whether positive or negative, a believer can find goodness through either gratitude or patience. When we find ourselves waiting, Allah gives us the chance to reflect on the countless blessings we already possess. Often, we become so focused on our desires that we forget to appreciate what we have. For example, if you're waiting for a promotion at work, have you taken a moment to be grateful for your current job, the roof over your head, and the health that allows you to go to work each day? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tests us to see if we can recognize and express gratitude for these blessings, even as we await more. The Quran reminds us, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor, but if you deny, indeed my punishment is severe." This verse highlights the power of gratitude. When you express thankfulness, even during times of delay, Allah promises to bless you with even more. So, while you wait, take the time to reflect on the blessings Allah has already bestowed upon you. The waiting period becomes more manageable when you fill it with gratitude, knowing that Allah SWT is preparing something greater for you. In summary, it becomes clear that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala delays your plans, it's always for a purpose. Whether He is protecting you from harm, strengthening your patience and reliance on Him, or preparing you for something greater, every delay carries a wisdom that often lies beyond our understanding. It's also crucial to remember that during these waiting periods, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may be testing your gratitude. Can you still express thankfulness for the blessings you currently have while you wait for more? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of recognizing our blessings before they fade away. He said, "Take advantage of 5 before 5, your youth before your old age, your health before your illness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before your preoccupation, and your life before your death." This hadith serves as a beautiful reminder that we often take for granted things like health, wealth, and free time until they are no longer accessible. So, as you wait, take time to reflect on the blessings Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already granted you and make the most of them. Ultimately, the waiting period is not just about reaching your destination, it's about deepening your connection with Allah, trusting His plan, and recognizing that everything happens for a reason. May Allah continue to guide us through our waiting periods and bless us with patience, wisdom, and gratitude along the way. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe and join our growing community. How have you experienced the wisdom of waiting in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you strength and patience on your journey.